Hello. It's my first YouTube video. My name is Ijan. I still have my travel bag from my time in Italy, and there from 19th of November to 28th November morning. But it's like a total of 30 over hours of flight. So I guess you could say that it's more for I would say an 8-day trip, 8 days, 7.5. But I still have it. This is what I brought with me on the plane. I just made a list of the things that should be brought. Okay, so first on my list is water bottle. So of course, in any daily essentials, I think you definitely need water. And when I went to Italy, I think that's what really took me by surprise. I think the hotels don't give you free water like Asia hotels do. So we ended up having to go to the supermarket to get some. But otherwise, I think you can always have one. I like to use those disposable ones. I think especially if you use for a week, it should be fine. You just have one bottle and you go through the security / customs at the airport. If you need to dispose of your water, you can just pour it away and you can still keep the bottle, and then ask for more water when you are on the plane itself. But of course it doesn't work for budget airlines. If that's the case, then refill it at the airport, or if not, get a new one. Water, staying hydrated is very important. So anyways, I'm a bit thirsty here for sure. Okay. Don't bring tea, just bring water. I think it's just keep it clean as a water bottle as it is. Don't put anything. So next I have phone strap. Okay, that was a lifesaver here. I have this one from Beyond the Vines. This was gifted to me by a friend. It's super useful. So in the past 2 months I went to Yunnan, where Lijiang is. I went to Korea, where Seoul is. I also went to Thailand, where Krabi is. And this time when I go to Italy, I was like, I have to bring it because there's like chances that there are like pickpockets or like people who actually snatch your phones. But anyway, this is really useful because it's very sturdy, and there's a little opening here that allows you to open up and put it back in, so you can put it across yourself, or get it strapped. Like if you don't like the way this looks, right, what I did was, because I really care about my aesthetics when I go out. I don't want to look too bulky. So what I did was I took this out and I looped it across the strap of my bag. And if you're wearing jeans, I think that's what I did, but you know the belt hoops, you can also string it across, and yeah, so when somebody tries to grab or anything, it should be fine unless they know how to unlock this like first, but keep it in front of you all the time. So this was freaking awesome. I didn't think it really gives you a sense of security. So whenever you go out to like take photos and all that, you can be sure that, you know, this is good. You can, yeah, basically detach this also if you want a further angle, and you know, pass your friend your phone to take photo for you. So yeah, phone strap. Again, I care about my aesthetics a lot. I always wear makeup before I start the day. So one of the things I don't do is to touch up. So in that sense, hair becomes the most important feature that I take care of. So I'll definitely bring a comb. And if I can, I'll bring dry shampoo. So I had a small dry shampoo which I finished. I need to go and get a new one before I go away. Is this one here, the Batiste dry original shampoo. Like, this is the only one that worked for me. I tried to get one from Japan. They were selling a couple of bottles, so I've tried before, but it doesn't work for my hair quality. So yeah, okay, so that keeps my hair like in shape and for photos all the time. I love taking photos of myself in the scenery. So it's either scenery or me, so making sure that I'm in order is very important. Okay, next, carabiner. Okay, so here, I think this is something that I didn't expect to be so useful. I initially got it for the sake of putting my hair ties. This one here. So for carabiners, I think they have so much use. What I ended up doing was, well, first I actually had the time to put my umbrella in it. So my umbrella has a little strap. So whenever I bring out an umbrella, I'll bring this, and I just need to hang it outside my bag. I don't have to stuff it within my bag, because especially if you encounter a rainy day and afterwards your umbrella is wet, you want to keep it away, you need to bring an extra plastic bag and probably put it inside your bag. That could do, but I like to hang it outside. What I was saying was that the carabiner, this one, can also hold like my usual what do you call it, the recyclable bag. So I have one here that can be packed into a little square. So it looks like this. It has a little hook. So what I did do is basically I let it, I'm able to let it slip through here, you know, keep it steady there, and you can bring it around with you in your bag. So you don't have to stuff your recyclable bag inside your usual bag as well. This is really useful because especially if you're going overseas and you go into the supermarkets, they might charge you for plastic bags. But honestly, sometimes you just need a really good bag. You don't need multiple plastic bags. And a black one like this is really good. I really recommend it because it's not, well, visually it's not too glaring, and yeah, you don't have to let that again affect your aesthetics when you go out again. Aesthetic. So yeah. Anyway, that's that. So when it comes to bring your essentials, what I also recommend is to bring like a waterproof bag. So of course, you never know when you encounter rain. So either your bag can be waterproof, of course, or you can get one of these like waterproof stuff. This is the one that I got from Turkish Airlines. Yeah, but they gave out Mandarin duck. Like bag for the return trip, it was amazing. Amazing airline as well. The food went mad. Like 6 meals up there. There was not one that did not slap. But yeah, this is quite useful for your small items. So like the comb, the dry shampoo. Later I'll cover a few more things that would fit in here, like lipstick and wet tissue. Those go into this little bag, and it's waterproof, so it's really useful. You can just zip it all up. It doesn't fall anywhere inside your bag. It's a little compartment, and you can transfer it from one bag to the other in case you have multiple bags for your trip, and it can fit perfectly in here. So that's that. Okay. Next, okay, so again, very essential, tissues. So for me, I bring both dry and wet tissue. So dry is for particularly useful when you have a runny nose, and of course you need to blow your nose. Wet tissue doesn't do shit. It just makes you feel worse if you use a wet tissue to wipe your wet nose. But this is really useful after food, or like if you are having some oily fried things. This is quite useful. Of course here wet wipes do the rest. It can also do oily, wipe away oily stains on your hands, but it can also help you with the sweet stuff. So in Italy I had a lot of gelato, desserts, pastries. Those are oily, they are sticky, and like, you know, melted ice cream can be very sticky as well. So this was a lifesaver for me and my friend. So yeah, these are really great. We'll be repurchasing them more. Oh, and there's one more function for the wet tissue. So if you're on a plane, you do experience a bit of dryness, or like just maybe after putting on your moisturizer you feel like it's too sticky, this wet tissue is actually suitable for hands and face cleaning. So what I did was I was able to, if I didn't get a hot towel from the airplane in the middle of a long flight, I will use this and wipe my face. It's really good. So yeah, those are essentials. Lipstick, of course. Okay. I'll cover a few things along here as well. So I have this little bag with me. So here you can see my lip balm and my lipstick. The hook. Okay, I got this from Korea actually. Korea is quite useful. So it came with the lipstick that I bought from Toli Moly. I think, of course, I don't do touch up like when I'm outside, but a lipstick is really good to bring some color back into your face. So that's the most important part of my makeup, which is why I always bring one. Even if I didn't have makeup that day, I would bring one also in case you want to bring a bit of color to your face. This is really useful. I'm using the one from Clio. So they have discontinued it. I think I'm very sad about it because I went to Korea this time. I couldn't find it again. I went Shopee, I also couldn't find, but it's great for people with double colored lips like me. Okay, when you go onto the plane, I don't go without the lip balm because, again, like just what I mentioned, your face gets really dry, your lips gets really dry too. So I always bring my lip balm because I don't want to have cracked lips. So I'll do a bit before taking off. And these two just nice, they fit into this little bag here. So this would be very useful to hang outside of your bag because these are more of the things that I reach out for quite frequently on like a general basis. So I actually hang them outside in my bag area. So this is great. Okay, I have multi-way wires. These come in really useful because, for example, my iPhone is now using Type-C. But my AirPods is still using Lightning. And this, I think if you use a digital camera, you'll find this very useful. So yeah, anyway, this 3-way wire from Japan Home has been a lifesaver. I don't think I found, so far all the other 3-way wires that I've bought have perished before this one. Right, this is like a very random buy that I had years back, maybe 3 years back, $4.90. These are very useful. Oh, and I got one from Shopee. So this was also recommended to me, or $2 or $3, I don't remember. Now it's a bit more expensive. But this is also a multi-wire kind of concept. You have the big wire here, and it allows you to convert to USB, or if your power bank these days, they are made with Type-C cables, so they can be charged. Yeah, then the usual like the 3-way wire, and it comes with a little SIM thing. So if you are using a physical SIM, you can eject your SIM and replace it. But this has been a lifesaver so far. Sometimes my 3-way wire doesn't work on the car. So if you rent cars, you'll know that sometimes you need navigation. You need to connect your phone to the car. So this really helped me because my 3-way wire couldn't be used, but this did, so helped with the navigation. And if you don't like to bring like bulky wires like this, highly recommended. Even my sister, when she saw it, she had to go and get one herself. So yeah, that's great. Okay, next, money pouch. Okay, again, when you go to places where there are potential pickpockets, they're not as safe. I mean, in general, when you travel, you should be more careful with your belongings. I would say you can split some of your valuables, some in your bag and some that must be with you in case somebody like robs you or anything like that. You have something that's close to you. So I have this one that is a money pouch that has been in our family for years, but you can get them, I think, at the airport in case you don't need, because I do see them selling there. But this comes with the little lock as well. You can put it around your waist, and then after that you put it in, then it will be flat against your stomach, so it's a little breathable thing here. But what you can do is to put your passport and your money inside. So as essential as you are, like if your phone is gone, you should still need your passport for your proof of identification and money. But hopefully that doesn't happen. But these should be kept close to you at all times. I think it gives you a sense of security as well. That's it did for me. So all my money is here, so that it's I know that I have sufficient funds going around. I have to top up some inside. This I would really highly recommend everyone to have one. This gives you a sense of security. It does make your aesthetic a little bulky, not gonna lie. But I think the safety that comes with it is pretty good. You can like choose to tuck it at the bottom, like closer to your pelvic area or something. It's a little disgusting, not gonna lie, but so that it doesn't like appear in your stomach and make you look like a little plump where you are not plump at. So yeah, that's that. And finally, that comes with everything with USB. I know some of the hotels do offer USB ports for you to put your wires directly in, but in case you don't, which is the case for most of the Europe hotels, you need to have your own universal adapter. So I got this one from, I think, one of the government events, but they were giving out free. Last time they used to give out like universal adapters for free. I think I regret not keeping most of them. But this has been the best so far. It's made out of this material that is plastic. It doesn't get sticky. I know some of it was made with some material that will turn sticky a lot. But anyway, this is very useful. You need this everywhere. Even on the plane these days, you might not have a USB port. But it comes with a box, and you can, basically charge anything with this. So this is really important. Next, okay, a little plastic bag for trash. But I think you can take any plastic bag. Just keep one on yourself. It can be used as a supermarket bag, but mainly for trash, because I think sometimes in the country you might not be able to find places where you can dispose of your trash immediately. So you can use the carabiner and just like hook on it and go walk around until you find a dustbin. I find that very useful in a lot of circumstances. A plastic bag just allows you to put trash, or you want to put like supermarket stuff. Sometimes your recycle bag can't fit everything. Okay, again to essentials. I have it in my bag. Power bank. This is something that you can't leave the country without. I think for most phones, they should be able to last you for a full day. But in normal circumstances, when you go to work and all that, your phone should be able to last you for an hour max. That's totally fine. But if you go traveling, I think you tend to be out more than you do on a usual basis. For me, I leave like quite early, 8, 9, and I'll only be back by say 9, 10. That's really the kind of duration that we are looking at. So unless you come back to even if you come back to the hotel to do a rest or anything, in 2-3 hours you'll probably be able to charge a bit of your phone. But just to be safe, in case you don't have or you forget to charge your electronics when you come back, this is really useful. Glasses. Okay, so sunglasses are something that is great for sunny countries. I wear contacts, which is why I think sunglasses are useful. But I think these days they also start to make sunglasses that are like simply built on to your glasses, so it's a little bit more convenient. But for me, I bring around this extra pair, and of course if I wanted to look a little, want to conceal my eye bags, then I will and I'm wearing contacts, I will wear like transparent glasses. But yeah, I put them in a casing like this, and it's really useful. I bring 2 cases, one for my specs here, I think, to put at home if I were to go out. Mirror. Okay, like just now, if you want to apply your lipstick, like I think you can't do without one of these mirrors, so like to do a proper application. So now I'm gonna check. Okay lah, my application was not that bad, so that was okay. But this is great for touch-ups. So when I go on a long flight, especially overnight flights, I'll bring my aligners. So this is my William sticker on it, but these are my aligners and moisturizer. So this is for the face, so in case you feel dry on the plane, is to keep you moisturized. I don't like to put mask only because I feel like sometimes it makes me feel too sticky on the neck area, and I haven't found one that I really like. So I use the cream so it doesn't go everywhere on my face or like to my neck and make me feel uncomfortable. So this is really good. I really recommend this one though. This Toriden one is really good. Anything Toriden is like has been a miracle so far. So especially when I'm old now, there's like firming cream, which is like important when the fine lines are out. So and one more thing, which is the pants. Okay, so this is family products. Well, of course, when you go on travel, you never know when I don't particularly keep track of my cycle, so I always get caught unaware that I have my period. This time I didn't have to use them, but I mean, usually this will be packed. But having a bag like that of family pads is essential to put in your bag in case you encounter any problems or your friends, their cycle comes, you're ready. Okay, so last thing, SIM card. Okay, so SIM card and eSIM, this is more for daily essentials again. For the phone, I don't think I need to mention further like how important it is to have your phone, and also your AirPods probably, but the eSIM is very important when you go traveling because of the maps that you need to do. You need to contact your accommodations, you need to contact your family. There's a lot of things that will be on your phone, clearly. So I would say that basically you need to be a little bit more aware when it comes to bringing stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, that's all I have. I think I managed to speak more than like what I expected. Oh no, I forgot. Toothbrush and toothpaste. So I'm not sure if every airline does that, but if you have short flights or whatever, you should bring your own toothpaste and toothbrush. I've been using this one. This one is really good. But yeah, these are perfect. If you get the travel size toothpaste, you can refill them. And everything that I've mentioned, right, will be able to get you through the customs like perfectly. You don't have to stop for anything. There's nothing dangerous, and it's just enough for you to do everything that you need. So yeah, everything will fit inside the bag that you supposedly bring around. So make sure that's correct. And I mean, of course, if you bring a notebook, that's a different case. But yeah, thanks for watching.